Hey guys, how's it going? This is Darklight Reactions coming back at you with another reaction today. We are back with more Fate. In the last two videos, I kind of went over just general topics, showed you guys how to fish, kind of how to tell item rarity, showed you a little bit of the town of Fate, and, kind of showed you a little bit of gameplay. So today we're going to get more into the game itself, and this is going to be the start of adventure video number one, where I just kind of do some commentary. I talk about various things, including the game, and kind of just play some games for you. All right. So before we hop into this, do me a favor: smash that like button, subscribe, and check out the links in the description. There's going to be two links. One for my Discord. We are building a good community over there. The Discord is for anybody. There's going to be a link. It's not a scam. It literally goes right to my Discord. If you have Discord, you can hop over there where you can connect with me personally. You can send me music reaction requests over there. In the music reaction area, you can share video pics of your food, or if you have your own YouTube or Twitch channel, you can go over there and pretty much shout out your channel. So check that link out. Also check the link to my merch out. We got a lot of good items over there. And by purchasing merch and subscribing, you'd be supporting my channel directly. Okay, guys. So I wanted to real fast before we hop into the game go over some quick lore. So you guys kind of know. If you guys know Diablo and Diablo 2, you would be interested in this game in the future I'm going to be covering. If you guys have heard of the Torchlight series, it was led by Travis Baldry. He was the designer of Fate. So Torchlight is kind of like Fate. I watched some gameplay videos of it, and I saved it on my Steam wish list. I will definitely be purchasing it and playing it in the future once we get through all four of the DLC and all four of the Fate games that I purchased already. So Travis Baldry was the creator of Fate, and then the co-designers of Diablo 1 and 2 actually helped in making Torchlight. So it's cool that Diablo 2, and Fate kind of came together and they made a game called Torchlight. Now the gameplay for Torchlight looks really cool. Obviously it's newer. It came out in 2009. And it looks really cool. So we're going to definitely hop into that series. I just wanted to kind of cover that real quick to talk to you guys about it, and we're going to hop into this one now. Alright, so we are back in the town of Fate. We are currently in the dungeon and doing a dungeon run. I am at level 9. We are on the easiest difficulty, so I can give you guys a general playthrough for the first time. And we are at level 12, and we are well known. So, hope you guys are doing well. Just kind of waiting for it to load up. As I said in my previous videos, I love the play style of Fate. I have always thought that Fate had a good feel to it, in the sense that it's an old-fashioned RPG, action RPG, and at the same time, it has really old Diablo, style feels. And the fact that it's an infinite dungeon crawler is amazing as well. So I really did like that. I love Diablo. I love Diablo 2, and I have always enjoyed games like that, where you can just continuously run through dungeon and earn stuff. So what we're working on today, we're doing a little bit of quest grind. We are currently trying to get to floor 17. We have to destroy 10 demons on level 17. Our reward will be a Disciples Warriors chain of blocking. We have to kill 10 demons. We get 16,000 gold. We get 6,000 experience. And we get fame, 1,189. So we are currently on level 16. So we are just kind of running through the dungeon here, making sure we catch every little bit of what we can. Let me check my inventory. Okay, I got some more items for my pet to sell. So we are going to do that. And we're going to do this. And we're going to keep that. And I wanted to kind of talk today also about your playstyle if you happen to decide to purchase the game, which again I highly recommend. It's an offline game, so you don't need internet connection. You know, all you got to do is have the internet connection to download the game itself, and then you're set. It's fun. I mean, the other thing that I like too about the game is it's not that much. Like I said in the previous video, for all 4 currently right now on Steam, the game itself with all the DLC is $25. That's not bad. You get 4 games and all of the DLC, including the game guides, the digital game guides as well. So if you get lost, you know exactly what you're doing. I also like that this game has the ability to turn on hints, tips, and tricks. And if you don't need them, then you can turn them off. Cool. We're also going to talk about a little bit of playstyle. And what I mean by that is I did some research for you guys, and I wanted to kind of be able to give you guys some good commentary with some facts and information, and make you guys feel like you're engaged. Oh my. Hold on. Oh, he's running away. Wow. That was insane. Okay, so as I was saying...
Your pack is full.
Oh, I gotta transfer stuff over to my pet.
Your pack is full.
Okay, guys, so let me go to my inventory. Let me go to my pet. Let me grab this bow here. So the play styles that I want to talk about today are pretty simple, okay? How you play Fate all depends on what you're comfortable with. And what I mean by that is... I'm going to actually save that. Oopsies, I did not mean to do that. What I mean by that is... It's all based on, you know, how you do things, okay? So, are you an up in front, you know, melee person? Are you a mage user? Are you a bow user? Well, on Fate, you can switch between all of them, and that's what I like. And the best advice I can give for new players to Fate is basically, you know, if you were to ask me, like, hey, how do you recommend going in and playing? I honestly, if you've never played Fate before, even if you are a hardcore gamer, I recommend that you start off on the easiest difficulty till you get a feel. Once you're comfortable with the game, you know, go on. The higher difficulties do offer more experience and better equipment, but harder enemies from dungeon number 1, you know. So it's based on, you know, what you're comfortable with, if that makes sense. So honestly, it's all up to you, and that's why I like Fate. Unlike a lot of other RPG games where you're kind of just stuck with the decision to unfortunately have to like do this playstyle because you only have certain like classes that you can play as. There's no actual there's no class on Fate. It's weapons drop, you decide what weapons you want, and that's the one that you do. And I love that. So we are actually going to use this portal I accidentally opened up real quick and go back to town so I can show you guys the weapons that I got. I also recommend when you get some rarer items, the farther you go, I definitely recommend going and I definitely recommend going and storing them in the storage area where I'm about to show you real quick. The storage area is right over here. Okay. I have, as you see, I like to keep. This is like the rarest weapon, and now, as you see, check this out. Look at that. I do fire, undead, ice, and electrical damage. I get a 16 plus charm bonus, a 10% strength bonus, and a 10% dexterity bonus. Now, it is a two-handed weapon, which means I would lose the ability to use a sword and a shield. The other thing I like about Fate, and I think I've said this before, but the other thing I've always much enjoyed about Fate, is the ability to switch between weapons, and be comfortable with it. And what I mean by that is, like, you can go from a two-handed weapon to a one-handed weapon and a shield, or you can go to two-handed weapons. I mean, they give you so many options of so many different things that you can do, which I absolutely love. And I highly enjoy that. So, I am going to take these real quick and see if I can't add some sockets to them. If I'm able to add sockets to these weapons, then we're going to be in good shape. Also, because I said I was going to get more into the main people in this town. I know I covered some of it, but the Socketeer person, the one that you want to look for to add magical, traits and possibly adding sockets to, is this guy over here, Rico the Enchanter. So, for a price, I can attempt to enchant an item for you. Sometimes I can even add sockets. Watch out, though. I occasionally accidentally curse things. And I looked up how this works. It is RNG. It's randomly generated on what items get cursed and what items get added. But I've also noticed, and I've tested this out as well, if you try to use items like this, okay? This is like one color under. This is the highest color. So the more, basically what I'm trying to say is, the more traits that are on a weapon that you try to enchant, the more chance you have to adding a curse effect. And those can vary from continuous poison damage to knockback on yourself to, losing HP to, whatever. Okay? Up here shows the enchantment cost. Okay? So, we enchant, nothing happens. And what we are trying to do is add a socket to this.
Fate has favored you.
And we got it. Yes. So there is one socket on here, which is perfectly fine. Now we're going to try to socket this weapon. Ooh, he got an extra enchantment. What did he add? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Let's see if we can't do this.
Fate smiles upon me.
Yes, we got it. Okay, so now I have sockets on both of these, which is great. So now we are going to go here, okay, and we're going to put those back into my storage item because I'm saving those for when I choose to use them. I personally like to be either a dual wield. I like to use two one-handed weapons, or I like to use a shield as well. So we are going to pop these back into my inventory and go from there. Alright, guys? Oops. Huh. It won't go down there. I don't know why. Weird. Okay. So we're going to go back to the portal, and we're going to continue to floor 17, so we are able to complete that quest. And I think I said this in the last video, but over here on the mini-map, there are different colors. The blue colors are your allies. The blue diamonds are your allies. The green are like general people, like Jin the Seer, who sells magic scrolls and stuff like that, to the yellow ones. The yellow ones are quests that are available for you to take, and then when you see a red diamond, that means you've completed the quest, and you can go to that person and you can get whatever reward you have. And then on top of that, in case I didn't cover it, you can only receive 3 quests at a time.
You step into the portal.
There's always quests available as far as I know. I mean, I've been playing this for 6 hours now, grinding offline when I'm not making videos, and really have had no issues getting quests or anything like that. So, and then when you guys see this, occasionally you will see like the traveler here.
Hello, wanderer.
I travel far and wide to bring you the best deals on the finest goods. Would you like to see my new acquisitions? So, as you can see, this guy sells a lot of items. Okay. I always recommend checking out his stuff because he has the rarest equipment available. And when I say that, I mean it. You are not going to find I mean any, better equipment unless by bosses from this guy. And so you see these little like almost look like medals. If you see these on the weapons, you have to have a certain amount of renown in order to wield whatever these are, which basically means every time you complete a quest successfully, you get renown experience, which is how well you are known in the town. And some weapons, just like you need a certain amount of strength or a certain amount of magic or a certain amount of dexterity, so on and so forth, some weapons themselves also need you to have a certain amount of basically notoriety. People have to know who you are in town, and if you don't have the acquired amount, you can't use the weapon. So, with that being said, I'm saving. I'm not going to purchase anything from him at the moment. So, with that being said, actually, I lied. I do like this. So then we're going to right click
New spell has been learned.
and learn it. That requires 50 magic, dang. How much is it though? 5,700. Okay. We don't have that spell, so we're going to purchase it because that in the future against harder bosses is going to be worth it. All right. So occasionally you'll run into Gets the Traveler in the dungeons, and he basically sells you stuff. You run into him, you find him, and he sells you stuff. Holy cow, that is a giant ogre. Oh, there's another one. Sheesh. Okay, now we gotta trade this off to the pet. So we will do this. Oops. There we go. Perfect. Okay. But yeah, okay. So as we were kind of talking about before I had to go back to town, how you play in Fate is all up to you. What weapons you use, what playstyle you use. Are you going to be a magic user and use a staff and magic attacks? Are you going to use, oh boy, I'm going to die.
Your pet is fleeing.
Yeah,
Poison.
I want to heal my pet, but I can't. Whew. Okay. Sorry guys, that was nuts. I never taught you guys how to heal your pets. Okay, so if you want to know how to heal your pets, it's pretty, self-explanatory. It says over here, drop potions here, but you can also use the healing charm. You just pick the healing charm up with the left click button, not the right click, and you hover over and you click right. Watch. You click the right click. You click it says to right click, but you click the left click again, and your pet is healed. Sorry, I got bombarded there, so I apologize about that. We will go to the pet's inventory. As I was saying, what I've always liked about Fate is it doesn't limit you to one class style. I love World of Warcraft, and I love, runes of magic, and I love RuneScape, but all of them are kind of like tied to class, Well, not RuneScape, not really. Um, games like World of Warcraft, they like stick you in a box. As fun as they are, you can't really choose how you develop your character. You're stuck with a class. That class depends on what equipment and armor you wear, and so on and so forth. And it sucks, you know. And, if you disagree with me, you can comment down below in the comments. I'm all for a respected discussion. But I truly think that games like World of Warcraft and online games that give you classes to create, I think that they do put you in a bad position. They don't give the player the chance to jump between classes, and in order to do that, you have to create a completely new different character. Whereas on Fate, whoops, where on as Fate, you can play however you want. You can use two-handed weapons. You can use a one-handed weapon. You can use a shield and a sword. You can use a staff and magic. You can use a bow and summoning spells. I mean, there's so many things for you to do that it shouldn't ever be a problem for you to be able to find a comfortable way to play. And again, like I said, what the biggest thing I like about Fate is the graphics are old, but they're still very well done. Um, you guys might be looking at this and see lower quality, but I promise you, it's not. Alright, so let's double check again. I think we have to kill 10 demons. Yep, we have to kill 10 demons on level 17. Sorry, my nose ditched. So here we go. We're going to descend the stairs. I don't know what my pet is doing, but he's acting crazy. But yeah, that's one of the biggest pluses about the Fate series and the Torchlight series. I've never played Torchlight, and I'm looking forward to it. I've watched other people play it. I've done research on it, and I love the fact that some of the developers of Diablo 1 and 2 and the developer of Fate had a hand in making Torchlight. Which is amazing. Okay, that's one demon down. We're going to knock this quest out for you guys, and I'm going to show you how to claim a quest in this video, and then we are going to go back to the town and claim the quest, and that will end this video, but it's going to take me a minute. So, again, if you guys haven't already and you've made it this far into the video, please like, subscribe, and help me get to 100 subscribers. I mean, we are on the way there. We're close. I'm working my butt off, and I appreciate all the support you guys are giving me just by tuning in and viewing. The other thing I like about Fate is it's simple on the walking. You don't have to use the WASD keys, which honestly, that's not that big of a deal. Oh god, I'm getting jumped. The other thing I like is you don't have to click, to attack. You can just hold down the attack button, and it does all the work for you, which is great. And you can use the mouse for the controls. Let's see, which way do we want to go? And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but Fate is a runner-up for an award. I forget what year it was, but it was. I did look up. It was a runner-up for a award before. So it is a highly, recommended game, and on Steam it has very positive reviews. It's sad because a lot of people don't know about this game, and that's, again, if you guys are wondering why I'm always playing older style games, it's because I enjoy them. They're simple. They didn't take a lot. They don't take a lot of fancy graphics to make. It doesn't take up a lot of space on your computer, and I mean, I do have my hard drive ordered. I'm just waiting for it to come. It should be here by the end of March. They were out of it in the one area that I wanted to get it from, so unfortunately I had to order it from farther away from my area. But yeah, I mean, that's why I play older style games, honestly, is because I enjoy them more. There are some newer games that I do like. Like, I do enjoy, you guys are probably going to laugh at me, but I do enjoy some, some games on, Roblox, because Roblox is really popular. I do enjoy zombies and Call of Duty, but they take up so much space, and sometimes my gaming laptop has trouble running them. And these games, barely any space. I downloaded 4 games, and it took up. Dang, man, I am taking damage like crazy, and it barely takes up any space at all.
Your pet has fled.
Of course he has, because all he does is run.
The pack is full.
Oh, of course it is. Sorry, guys. I'm getting a little irritated at the moment. This is where fate starts getting very hard. Okay. I have to send him to town.
Your pet has departed.
Because I don't have any more space at all. Dang it! I have to go back to town because I don't have enough space. Yeah. Well, yeah, and
Enter the portal.
I need more healing charms because I'm at the area that I'm at. See, it's randomly generated. There are some areas where on Fate that I've had absolutely no enemies at all, and then there's sometimes where I'll turn a corner and there's like 30 enemies and they just jump me. So sometimes it gets you a little on edge. Kind of annoying, Okay, so we're gonna sell that. We're gonna sell this. We need another book of identifying, so we will buy this one. Put that there. If you're wondering why I'm doing this, it's because I'm actually going to store these so I don't have to keep purchasing them. So give me a minute, guys, because we're still gonna knock that quest out in this video. And like I said, this is gonna be the start of the quests video, and then we will use town portals again. I know this is kind of dumb, but I'm doing this with a purpose. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that, and get a couple of these big boys. Still have plenty of gold. Okay. So, we are going to do this. We're going to put 1, 2. I like to keep like storage of certain things, I know that probably doesn't make sense to you guys, but having the books available is a lot easier than not having it at all. So we're going to do that. We're going to keep that. And then we're going to store another one. Because sometimes he doesn't restock on the items that you need, which puts you in a very bad place. Because it becomes a problem then. I mean, what happens when you run out of a book of identifying? And you go to buy it in town and there's none in town. Well, then you're kind of screwed. So, takes up 2 spaces, so we'll do that. We got that. We got Book of Portals. We have 10. We have 10. We have 8. Okay, so we're going to put the Book of Portals here to make more room. We'll keep this here. We'll keep this here. We'll do this. I really do, like I said, I really do like, though, that it's so easy to just kind of store stuff. And because currently right now we are not fishing, and we want to make a little bit more room, well, no, I always recommend keeping your fishing pole on you because some areas do have better places for you to fish that can give you permanent, you know, fish to change your uh, your your original pet into something else. All right.
You enter the portal.
Fate is all about, you know, making choices on the game, almost like in real life, and sometimes taking risks. You know, so again, if you guys have not downloaded this game, I know I keep pushing it, but I highly recommend it. It really is worth the time. It's simple. It's simple yet challenging. It has so much, and it's affordable. And like I said before, it does not take up that crazy amount of space. I mean, some people aren't worried about space, but other people are. You know, like me, I'm not on a PC. I'm on a gaming laptop, and I only have 80 gigabytes available. Um, Without an external hard drive that can complicate things. So we have currently killed 3 demons. We have 7 demons remaining. Alright. Oh, there's an ogre. Come on, dude. I'm just getting absolutely destroyed right now. So is my pet, dude. Oh my gosh, and there's another one. It never stops. This is crazy. I'm trying to sit here and have a conversation with you guys about the game, and I just have enemies just coming out of nowhere, ripping into me. Okay. Um, and if you're an achievement hunter, that's the other thing. If you are an achievement hunter, that's one thing I've always enjoyed about the game itself, is the fact that you can always nope. You can always find something to do. You know, there's plenty of achievements for all 4 games. I think each game has 10 achievements
You
total,
are poisoned.
which is amazing. Um, because that's 40 achievements that you can earn for your Steam account. You know, if you are, like I said, if you're an achievement hunter. I'm an achievement hunter. I enjoy getting achievements and leveling up. So, um,
Attack
you know,
has
gives
been
you something
stalled.
to work towards. Oh boy. Yeah, that can happen occasionally where when you open up the chest, it's not just a sword. It's not just like a poison thing or um, something else. Oh my gosh. The only thing I don't like about Fate is the fact that as a dungeon crawler, everything's black, like fogged. See this here? That's like black fog that covers everything. So you don't know. You know, you walk around a corner and there could be a level 30 boss and you're at level 10 and you're like, well, I'm screwed. Um, but they are very forgiving on options, like I said, when you die. And if that ever happens on video, I'm not going to cancel the video because I died. I'm actually looking forward to being able to show you guys the options on camera. Um, but I just, like I said, I like the style of this game. It's a lot of fun, and I definitely recommend it. So, since we kind of covered more today about everything, about the game itself and stuff like that, we are gonna kind of talk about a little bit more topics.
You are overburdened.
Of course I am, and I can't even stop because there's more enemies just coming out of nowhere. Thank you. Jeez, dude. Okay. And word of advice too, just because you have your window currently the way that it is, it doesn't pause the game. If you're not paused, like if the game is not paused, then you will pay the price if you haven't killed all the enemies and you're screwing with your inventory. Just a little FYI for you guys. Alright, so I gotta send my pet off to town again.
Your pet has
It's
departed.
gonna be 2 minutes before he gets back to me. So I gotta be very careful about how I proceed because I'm only gonna have my summoning skill monsters to protect me. I definitely recommending utilizing all the skills available because if you don't, you're gonna pay the price. Sheesh. That was a lot of enemies. They killed all of my pets. Interesting. Okay. Stamina potion, I'll sell that. I don't really use the stamina potions because I haven't had the need to run yet. You know, and I definitely do not recommend just running through the dungeon because you will have no idea what you run into, and 9 times out of 10, you're either going to hit a trap or you're going to get killed. That's the other thing, too. When you open a chest, there is a chance that a trap will be triggered. Or if you break a barrel, there's a chance that a chest, an urn, a barrel, there's a chance that a trap is triggered. They can be poison, they can be slowdown effects, they can be fire effects. They also can be, as you saw before, the magical sword. The magical sword is in my opinion, is the worst one to run into, specifically because it it's like another enemy on the map, and you can kill it, but depending on what floor you're on, those magical swords, if if you hit a chest and you have a bunch of enemies that are just ripping into you,
Your pet has returned.
uh, then you got a problem. Okay. Oops. Alright, there we go. We're getting there. I mean, we are getting there. So, here's what we are going to do. We are going to put that there. We'll get a 3. Yep, there we go. We'll do this. We'll do this. That. Oops. Well, I want to go... Oh, it's a 3-1. Of course. We are actually going to hold on to these boots and try to enchant them and then be able to socket them with other things. I can socket this. So we're going to socket this. Oh, so you guys know, in order to socket gems into your items, you obviously have to have socket available. But then the other thing, you just left click and click on the item, and then bam, there you go. Pretty simple, you know. Oh my, I didn't even notice that mummy was there. See, he was just standing there chilling. But yeah, guys, this is gonna be episode 1 of the quest gameplay. So each time, like, I do quests, I will, show you guys what I'm doing, and we will get into it that way. This is number 1 in the series. I'm not sure what the title is going to be, but, if you guys are watching this video, obviously I have a title made, taken care of by then. See what I mean? I literally walked around a corner, there was an enemy. Not a hard one, but still. There's danger around every corner in this dungeon. So that's the other thing too, is it's casual and easy, but it also keeps you on edge because you know that if you look away from your computer, you know that potentially you could run into an enemy and get ripped to shreds. There's a ghost here. Let's kill him. Grab the battle staff, because we can definitely sell that for some coin.
You have sprung the trap.
See what I mean? I sprung a poison trap. And there's less chance to be poisoned depending on how your resistance is, and that's all based on the items you have equipped, the specialties of those items, and your overall defense skill. So keep that in mind when you're running through the dungeon. I always keep everything balanced, I know that makes it a lot harder, you know, in some areas, but I like to
The
be
trap has
balanced on
been sprung.
everything because it makes the game a lot easier in the long run, you know. If you have magic balance and all that kind of stuff taken care of, then you're good. Oh, my summoning people died. Okay.
You are overburdened.
Of course I am. Well, does this need identified? No, it does not. So we're good on that. Boom. Boom. And boom. But yeah, guys, this is definitely a good game to get into. And again, I can't stress this enough. If you want something casual yet fun and have hours of gameplay and something that has replayability, this is the game for you. Um, you can replay it on every single difficulty. Remember, the higher difficulty you go, the harder the enemies get, the more rarer the enemies are. So you're going to run into a lot more rare and strong enemies on higher difficulties, but the payout for experience, gold, and um, equipment is much higher. You're more likely to get better payouts than you would normally. Okay, as you guys see, I'm just running through the dungeon because I still have not killed all of the demons yet. Oopsies. Spiders are the worst because they have the ability to poison and they attack very fast. If you want my opinion, avoid spiders at all costs. They are highly annoying. And that ability to poison you,
The
along with
trap
doing
has been
damage to
sprung.
you, is the worst. Surprised I've not found any more demons. It's actually kind of aggravating me because I want to end this video soon. Uh, Come on, please. How many more demons? 5 more. Where are they? It's just frustrating sometimes when you're trying to like power run through and you can't, you know. I don't want zombies. I want demons. Where are they? I need to kill them. Nope.
Your health is low. It is well.
Oh, that is some bull.
Choose your fate.
Well, you guys get to see what happens when you die. Well, this is unfortunate, but I don't want to lose. Screw it.
The choice is made.
I'll give up my fame and my experience because I'm not losing my gold right now.
Your pack is full.
Come on. Oh my god. I'm getting oh my let me stop. It's getting very frustrating. Sorry. Jeez. The only thing I will complain about is I know it's easy, like the only downside I would say is it's great to be able to send your pet to town, but it's
Your
frustrating
pet
that you
has
have to wait so
departed.
long. Like now I have to stand here and physically wait for him to come back because my inventory is completely full and I can't pick anything up. So, and I don't want to transport and go all the way back home because it's annoying.
You cannot carry anymore.
Yeah, screw it. I don't care. But yeah, this game itself is actually very fun. Um, that can happen too. I don't know if you guys have seen me fight a mimic before, but sometimes chests can be an enemy, and they have general resistance of everything, so you have to be very careful. And you have to,
You cannot carry anymore.
like I said, you got to be super careful. Yeah, this is... I should have transported 3 floors up. This is...
You cannot carry anymore.
This is very rough. This is very rough. So I definitely recommend that you guys always carry healing items on you, because if you don't, you will certainly die. Oh my gosh. Yeah, as you guys can see, this is where things get very difficult. I am taking a lot of damage. Okay, here's the Fate statue. I'm going to heal myself. These are one of the things that you want to be extremely careful about.
Will you tempt fate? Fate has favored you.
Okay, so we got 2 different items from that statue itself, which is great. What did we get? We got 2 gems. We got a cracked tanzany, and then we got a cracked opal. Ooh, okay, I like that. We're gonna equip that to my helmet. So now I have faster casting speed. We're gonna hit inventory, and we're gonna hit pet. And this one does +2 stamina, +2 stamina. I don't really use stamina, so I'm actually going to get rid of these. But yeah, guys, when you guys are playing this game, there's some frustration that happens, you know. As you can tell, I got a little frustrated in this video. But like I said, it's a lot of fun, and you just have to be extremely careful on, you know, where you're going and what you're doing. And, you know, always make sure you got healing items on you. If you got healing items on you, then 9 times out of 10 you're going to be okay. So we still need 3 more demons. And there's an ogre. 2 more demons. I'm gonna talk to this guy again. Already learned that spell. Thank God he has one. He has a very good healing charm. So we're gonna hold on to that. We are gonna identify this. We're gonna sell that off. And yeah, that's it. Okay. Alright, so there's no other enemies in this area, which means we have to go back around. We have 2 demons left. So we're gonna knock those demons out, and then we are gonna go to town and claim our quest, and we're gonna end the video. Okay, guys? And thank you for tuning in as long as you have. I appreciate it, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. Like I said, it's a lot of fun, and I really recommend that you guys download this game. You're going to get a lot out of it, and I'm definitely enjoying it. I'm getting a lot out of it. You know, $25 for 4 games with all the DLC content is great. That's good. Oh, if you guys ever see 2 arrows, the down arrow is going further down into the dungeon. The up arrow is going up to previous floors. So keep that in mind as well when you're playing. So you can kind of have a sense of where you are at all times. My pet needs a potion, so we're going to drop down on him. So he's set and good. I'm still looking for the demons. I found an antidote. I'm not seeing them, guys. This is crazy. That's the other thing too. In order to find them all, like you have to literally walk and walk and walk and walk. So like I said, it's a good time killer, you know. It really is, and it is a lot of fun. It's just very frustrating at times. Like I said, like right now I'm having to go back and retrace my steps and figure out where I'm going and what I'm doing, and that can get a little tedious at times. And normally when I die, as you guys saw, I died earlier. When I do actually die, normally what I do is I end up I choose the second option where actually the third one, where I get transported up 3 floors, but my gold stays on the current floor. The one I chose was I sacrificed some of my fame and my experience in order to stay alive on the current floor since I'm completing a quest. It wasn't that big of an option, a deal, because I'll get my 800 back when I complete the quest and have a little bit more. So, I'm okay with that. Yeah, all this stuff is kind of in the way currently, so I'm just kind of trying to get it out of my way while I venture on. There's a...
You cannot carry anymore.
Oh my gosh. And my pet's full again too, son of a biscuit. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to send him back, and now my inventory is completely full.
Your pet has departed.
I hate this. This is really making me mad.
You are overburdened.
Yeah, I know. Okay. As you can see, the farther you get, the harder it gets. And not having your pet with you is very difficult, to say the least. It is very difficult. Okay. Well, this area is checked. I'm gonna check this area here.
You have sprung the trap.
Of course I have. Please, I think I have 2 more demons. There's one. Sheesh.
You cannot carry anymore. You have completed the quest.
I got it. Okay. So, what we are going to do is we're going to wait for my pet to come back. Alright? We are going to leave, and then I will show you guys how to claim the quest, and we will go from there. I am going to go back this way and find my other stuff. Yep, here it is right here. We're going to be proactive, and ooh, this is a 3 strength. What is this one? Okay. Well, we're going to be proactive, and we're going to use the town portal itself. And then we are going to click the pet button. So here's what we are going to do. Okay? We're going to put all these things in the inventory. Right? We're going to pick a new. We're going to pick this up. We're going to pick that up. And we're going to go back to town.
You step into the portal.
Okay, guys. Well, this is getting towards to be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And let's go claim this quest. See over here, see what I was talking about, the red diamond? So then we go down this way. I believe he's actually straight down this way. Yeah, he is. He's down here. Okay, cool. So we will go to this guy.
Welcome, friend.
See, we got back that. We have fame, and we got gold. Okay. And then we will talk to the imp over here. A Komodo warrior named Kalakara and its army of the zombies has stolen a dog's piercing gold, rising of quickness, and taken it to level 18. Defeat the rabble and return that A piercing gold ring of quickness. I'll give you the jeweled studded belt of the Jaguar. And
You
bam.
have received a task.
And there you go. Okay, guys. I wanted to say first and foremost, thank you so much for tuning in today. Again, guys, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe. And if you want to check this game out for yourself, along with the sequels, which I will be covering, a viewer of mine had asked what I thought about the sequels. I have not played them yet. I will be playing them on my channel, so tune in to that. In the future, we're gonna go in order. So this is Fate. I'll make sure I have the order right, and make sure I know what the second Fate is, and we'll keep on going from there. And again, guys, I highly recommend that you guys download this game. It is on available on Steam for $25 for all four. Or for this one, it's $8, which that's not bad, because I remember back in the day when I would go to Walmart and actually buy the CD-ROM version of it, it was like 30 or 40. So it's an old game. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. Definitely check it out, and be sure to subscribe and like. And we're gonna save and exit. And this will be the end of the video, guys. Like I said, thank you guys for watching so much. I appreciate all the love and support, and I hope that you guys have a good day. We are closing the video. Alright, guys. Peace out.